Do you need anything?
An ambulance, please.
There is one on the way.
This is just been attacked by a mob of people masked with sticks and so on, hit in the head repeatedly for only taking a photo. This is the reality today in Greece, where vigilantes rule the streets.
Okay, so that might not be entirely true. Not all of Greece is in a state of lawlessness, but certainly parts of the capital Athens are. The financial crisis that has been plaguing this country for 2 years has exacerbated already tense relations between nationals and migrants, leftists and rightists, and occasionally vigilantes take to the streets, like the attack outside the museum that I happened to stumble upon and tried to photograph. Towards the end of my ordeal, I regained some of my composure.
How do I look? 1 to 10. 8.5.
I set out for Greece earlier this week because Golden Dawn, a far-right group with Nazi overtones, had won 6.97% of the popular vote in the recent elections. Naturally, this made the country's 5,000 Jews very anxious, as well as Muslims, blacks, gays, and other minorities.
I would define them as fascists and, of course, as neo-Nazis. Why? Because I think that anybody that rejects the Holocaust cannot be any other kind of ideology than that of the Nazis' ideology.
I was curious to learn firsthand what the Golden Dawn's policies were. I tried to set up interviews through a fixer, but this proved difficult.
He hung up.
Καλημέρα σας, παρακαλώ, κύριος Κασιδιάρης. Λέγομαι Χλέπας Αντρέας, σας τηλεφωνώ εκ μέρους ενός δημοσιογράφου του Jerusalem Post, ο οποίος θέλει να καλύψει ένα θέμα.
Δεν θα δώσουμε σε εκδοτήρα του Ισραήλ συνέντευξη. Μετά του Ισραήλ να δώσουμε συνέντευξη.
Έχει να κάνει με το ότι είναι από το Ισραήλ.
Για πολιτικούς λόγους.
Ωραία. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ.
But I wasn't willing to leave it at that, so I went to the headquarters of Golden Dawn to interview the rank and file of the party.
I'm a member of Golden Dawn.
How long have you been a member for?
4.5 years.
4.5 years. Why? What do you like about Golden Dawn?
Because I believe that is the party that expressed my beliefs for nationalism.
Some people label the Golden Dawn as being a neo-Nazi party. Is that accurate?
No, it's not. We are Greek nationalists. The main inspiration for us is the regime of Ioannis Metaxas back in the 30s here in Greece. We have some similarities with the National Socialists back in Germany, but we don't agree in everything with them. We have many differences also.
Like, in what way, what do you don't like about the Nazi regime that you think the Golden Dawn should not, does not in any way do?
Nazi regime turned against Greece. We are Greek nationalists, so we support our country first.
Recently, the founder of Golden Dawn made a statement about the Holocaust in Europe. He said that he didn't think, he said that he thought it was a lie. Is that the party line? Is that what people at Golden Dawn think about the Holocaust?
I don't know the specific statement, but I think that the Holocaust is a bit exaggerated. All the story is a bit exaggerated to support some specific interests.
What would you say to people who say that Golden Dawn is a racist party?
It depends what you say racist. We want a Greece for Greeks. We don't think that the problem is solved by beating immigrants, but if we were governments, then there will be no immigrants here.
After the interview, I was told to leave. As I walked back to my hotel, I thought beneath the thin veneer of civility, interrupted by the occasional Holocaust denial and racial hatred, there must also be a violent streak. And then I saw dozens of homeless people run for their lives, and in the distance, masked men wielding batons. I instinctively took out my camera to take a video. Seconds later, I was beaten by a gang of unknown assailants. I don't know if they were from the far right or far left, and I don't know if they were beating migrants and refugees next to the museum because they were foreigners or junkies. What I do know is that violence and extremism are on the rise in Greece, and when the vigilantes saw me try to take a photograph of them, they came after me.